Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Doghouse Podcast, episode 11, where we have Grars, Xanatos, and Gunlock.
Hello!
Hey.
Hey!
Very enthusiastic as always.
Yes, super enthusiastic.
Yeah, all right. In today's episode, we'll talk about Moki updates and then Axie updates. All right, so we only have two topics because those two topics are loaded. We have so many news for Moku.
Loaded.
We have so many news for Axie. And let's start it off with Mr. Xanatos. What do you have for us today?
yeah, so the Axie community is very divided right now
Mhm.
on
Axie?
MXP
You
announcements.
Moku.
Do you mean Moki?
Oh, Moki. Sorry, Moku announcements. Yeah,
Alright, all
Yes,
good, all
okay.
good.
especially with regards to MXP
Yes.
and
Okay.
how it's being distributed.
Uh-huh.
I think today Moku has literally today Moku has realized that their communication of information is really lacking,
Mhm.
and it's become an issue for
The community.
for the community.
Mhm. I think this has been this is very well documented in the Doghouse podcast. Every episode we have a Moku update. We always say that we don't have enough information.
Yes, it is. It has been an ongoing
Mhm.
issue.
We're 11
So
episodes in, and every
yeah,
single one has a Moki complaint.
but yes, this time it's become a very big problem because it feels like Moku or Moki holders aren't being recognized or rewarded. At least this is how the community feels.
Mhm.
That they're not being rewarded for holding their Mokis or
Yes.
locking their Mokis or,
Mhm.
being part of the community at its like earliest time when there
Yes.
were no expectations and stuff,
Yes.
right? And this is like fair,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
But it's also a problem with communication because as a holder, all right, I feel like there is definitely like a longer view on Mokis, right?
Mhm.
Like how they should be rewarded in the ecosystem and stuff.
Yeah.
There has to be there has to be something,
True.
right? We feel like um there has to be a way within the ecosystem that it nets out,
Yeah, that makes sense.
right? So that's kind of where I'm coming from,
Mhm.
especially because I've been here since Mokis have been minted,
Yeah, me too.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So I feel like the team wouldn't just leave us out to dry,
Yeah.
but I can also understand uh, older holders like feeling like they're being left out to dry.
When you
So
say left out to dry, like Xandros, because not everyone listening has like the full context. Like,
mhm.
what do you exactly mean by that? Like,
So the
how are
latest, yeah, I was getting to that.
yeah.
So the latest MXP update, right?
Mhm.
They tried to. So at the beginning, right? If you're training your Mokis,
Mhm.
you're already getting some kind of MXP,
Yeah.
but it's actually like a very low amount of MXP.
Yeah, very low. Like one
So you're getting
MXP per
like one
hour.
MXP per hour
Yeah,
of
that's
training
really low.
per
Uh-huh.
Moki. Yeah. So it's really, really low. There is also the snacks issue
Mhm.
because snacks you had to spend. Okay, so what snacks do in
Grand Arena.
Grand Arena
Yeah.
is they give you boost to your Moki's training.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
So if you use there's a snack that doubles the amount of points that you get. There's snacks that reduce the amount of time it takes to complete the training,
Mhm.
Right.
right? And then these cost different amounts in gems,
Yes.
right? And the gems are basically tied to a dollar value.
Mhm.
So 100
Yep.
gems is like $1.
Yes.
Okay, so when they released the MXP values for using the snacks.
Mm-hmm.
So MXP also is like something in Grand Arena where it's directly tied to what you're going to earn
Yes.
from Grand Arena. They released the numbers for using the snacks,
Yeah.
and it was 35% of
The value
what
of
you
the
actually
coin.
spent. Yeah, of what you spent.
Yeah.
Right.
Per gem. The community was looking at the MXP values for opening a lucky bundle, which is $300, which equates to 30,000 gems,
Mm-hmm.
and it gives you 30,000 MXP.
Yeah. So it's 1-to-1.
Yeah, so it's I mean, it becomes the standard, right?
Yeah.
Like the the MXP you get for buying a lucky bundle is now the standard, because you're now looking at 100 gems spent equals 100 MXP,
Mm-hmm.
which is a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Like it's
So
easy
it's
to
like a
understand. You don't have to, yeah. But then, so when they released information on the snacks, right? People were, the expectation was that, per 100 gems spent, you would get 100 MXP.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be 35% of the value.
Mm-hmm.
So naturally, this would cause like
Friction.
a lot of drama.
Okay.
Yes, I don't know how else to say that. So yeah, that's what's happening right now.
Mhm.
They
Question,
did.
Sanitos.
Yeah.
Was there any clarification from like the team regarding like the decision logic
Mm-hmm.
on why
Um,
they did what they did?
well,
And
yeah. There was, and it wasn't a very it wasn't a satisfactory
Mm.
it wasn't a
Reason.
satisfactory answer.
Okay.
Basically, I mean, I understand where Moku is coming from,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Like they're trying to attract new users to Grand Arena,
Mm-hmm.
which makes a lot of sense, right?
Yes.
Right.
So there is like a push and pull between Moki holders, Moku itself, and new user acquisition, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't just reward your holders in perpetuity, right?
Yes, because that will scare off new investors because the
Yeah, because they're never
incumbents.
they're going to
Yeah.
feel like they won't be able to catch up,
Yeah.
or they're entering in a bad environment,
Yeah.
like, or a riskier environment for them. And this is kind of what Moku is trying to solve,
Yes. That makes
right?
sense. Yeah.
And it's been a problem in Web3, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Like,
a Moku specific problem.
yeah. So people feel like the problem with NFTs in the space is that people who hold NFTs or mint NFTs, right, or buy NFTs and hold them, expect to be rewarded in perpetuity,
Yeah.
right? Which is just not a sustainable model,
Mm-hmm.
I feel.
Yeah.
And I mean, it shows, right? Like a lot of projects who've tried to do this, like they've failed,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I understand, like, if you're a Moki holder, it feels bad in the short term
Mm-hmm.
because it feels like the company is more focused on acquiring new users, and maybe to the detriment of Moki holders,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Like it feels that way,
Okay.
especially in the short term.
All right. So
Right.
several things that I was thinking while you were discussing. All right. So this was one of the concerns of the people that were feeling like they were given a bad deal. All right. So the first issue was that the information about MXP and the rates of the snacks snacks to MXP conversion was given really late. This was literally yesterday, and we've had Grand Arena training access since November, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
like 3 months delayed, and then you only tell us that you only get 35% value today. So if you had that information 3 months ago, you could have made an informed decision to maybe not go
use
as
it.
To
hard
use
as
this,
as you
yeah,
did,
maybe.
right? So that's the
Yeah.
first issue. And then the second issue was that if the rates were retained, like you get 35% MXP for snacks, you could have held the gems and then used this to buy lucky packs instead and would have gotten way more value for your gems,
Yeah.
right? So from what I understood, those were the two biggest points of contention. And
Yeah.
then the other thing that you mentioned about
Mhm.
in like having an NFT will should grant you benefits in perpetuity, which is not sustainable. I agree. And it feels like it like some holders, regardless of the tier or the perceived value of the NFT, expect to get like top tier benefits, even though they're holding the lowest quality NFTs.
Yeah,
I,
actually,
I've
like
seen a
it is
lot
a
of
problem.
people
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, usually it is the people who are holding the least or have the least,
Hmm.
to lose that complain the loudest.
Yeah.
Amen.
That's like it's unexpected. It's
Wow. Okay.
unrealistic expectations for giving the least amount of input or the least amount of investment.
Yes.
Hmm. And we've seen a lot of those. Like if you hang out in the Axie Discord or in Twitter, like you see all of these people complaining. I've been playing Axie for 3 years. Where's my airdrop or where's my special treatment in regards to the
Did
the
my
what do you call
hello
that?
hello?
Sorry, the Axie score, right?
Right, my
Mhm.
internet cut off. I think.
Oh no.
You're still here, Gunlock. We can hear you.
Gunlock, you're still here.
You are getting a little choppy though. Oh, okay. All right. Let's he muted, so
We
let's continue for now, Zanny. Right.
Yeah.
And it's really funny to me that people that have like the entitlement, I guess, is the perfect word to describe it. Like just because you have been in the space for a long time doesn't like
It doesn't guarantee you anything,
yes, that's
right?
I
There are
mean,
no guarantees, like even in like
mhm,
real life, right? It doesn't
exactly.
matter how old you are,
Exactly.
right?
And I mean that's not a Web3 specific issue. Like I've seen
Yep.
senior people, like senior as in like over 60 years old that go into these spaces and expect special treatment just because they're old. I mean, some
Hmm.
places do give them that benefit. Like if you go to the grocery, there's a line for the senior citizens. If you
Hmm.
go to the hospital, you get like preferential because obviously you're older and you're more susceptible to diseases and stuff. So those things make sense. But
Hmm.
if you're in a like if you're in a queue for a movie, being old
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily give you any extra benefits. Like
Yes.
like we're all going to see the exact same movie and it doesn't have any health or any there's no urgency with regards to a movie theater, right? So
Yeah.
that's just an example, obviously. That's not something that I how should I it's not something that I am particularly passionate about. It's just the most simplest example that came to off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh no, Gunlock
Oh,
has left the building.
oh,
It's
wait. Okay, continue.
okay. Gunlock is old, and he's probably offended by what you just said.
Okay, you made my mic peak again. I've been trying so hard. Anyway, all right.
All right, my internet
Oh,
got lost.
hey, welcome
Oh, hey, he's back.
back.
I
I'm
thought you
back.
were like deeply offended
No,
by
no, 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 no. My
ours.
internet rugged.
I
My
wasn't.
internet rugged. I was like, why
Uh,
is it? Why is everyone silent all of a sudden? And
I was
then
like,
I
yeah.
dang,
wasn't
he
referring to
left.
you as a senior
Was it
citizen,
that
Mr.
bad?
Gunlock.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
yeah.
Philippine internet. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
okay, like at the end of everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
They did adjust the MXP values for snacks,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it is retroactive. Like all the gems you spent on snacking in preseason till present and into the future will all give 1-to-1 MXP as you expect.
Very nice. Very nice.
So that's good, right?
Yes,
I
very
mean, at
good.
least that problem was solved.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of issues stem from the communication, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what was I gonna say? It's like we because why did the team do it in the first place? That's a question a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people ask,
Yeah.
right? And how like it does break trust, right? Because
Yeah.
if they could think of doing this to people who train their Mokis in preseason, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, like they're thinking, what will they do in the future?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it kind of goes back to like Axie and how a lot of things, you know, got removed, like that
Mm-hmm.
rewarded players.
Yeah.
Like right now it's SLP now is gone,
Yeah.
right? So, you know, it does break the trust,
Mm-hmm.
and it's hard to argue with that, you know,
Mm-hmm.
coming up with like when you come to this conclusion that, oh, maybe I don't trust the team as much as I did, right?
Yeah. That's like this line is from Linkin Park. Once the paper's crumpled up, it can't be perfect again. Is very applicable
Yeah,
to the
okay.
situation because
Yeah,
up until yesterday, I was one of the people that believed that the Moku team is in tune with the community. Like the Moku team is like they can't make bad decisions. That was
mhm.
my thought process. So that whatever they decide on, I'll trust it. Like if they say something is good, or it will be good in the future. Like we don't have the number, but it will be good. I will trust them. But because of this incident, it's become a little. I've become a little bit more skeptical. So it's not like trust 100%. Now I'll be like 75% okay, and then the 25% is what if it's bad for me specifically, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's not 100. It's like down to 75 now. So I will be a little bit more cautious when deciding when not given full information. Is yeah, this is
Yeah.
my current stance.
So yeah, like so information flow is a weakness of the Moku team right
Mm-hmm.
now
Yeah.
at this point in time. Um, I feel like it will improve,
Mm-hmm.
right? And also because there's a lack of information,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like we can't there. It's so difficult to argue um, against people who lose the trust,
True.
right? It's so hard because I don't have information, right? It's like
Yeah.
you're saying that um, you as a holder don't feel rewarded, and even though I have faith in the team that
Mm-hmm.
there will be rewards of some kind to, you know, to mitigate this, or it nets out
Mm-hmm.
in the end, right? It's hard for me to say that it will because I don't know,
Exactly.
right? Yeah.
Mm.
Like in what do you call that? In what's that game? The lawyer game. Oh my god.
Phoenix, right?
There you go. Oh my god, I can't believe I blanked out. Anyway, yeah, in Phoenix, right? Evidence is everything, right?
Yeah.
If someone makes a claim and you have evidence to prove otherwise, they start sweating and fidgeting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, if you don't have evidence, if you don't have proof of what you're arguing, it's really hard to, to
To
yeah,
convince the other side, right? That
yes.
Yeah.
you know that
Hmm.
you're making a point.
Yeah, and one thing that's really bugging me right now is that we did have that extension of the release date for season 1. It's already
Mhm.
like 1 week has passed. We talked last week, our last episode, we talked about all of the things that will come. And
Mhm.
a week passed by and I haven't seen any of the stuff that was talked about.
Exactly. Yeah. So this is a real issue
Yeah.
because the release is basically 2 weeks away. Exactly 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
You have 14 days, right? Ideally, you would want to have like all the information about like whatever project this is that's
Hmm.
launching like a month before it launches,
Yeah.
right? Like people need to be able to make decisions, like talk about things,
Hmm.
um, give feedback, right? And the team needs time to make adjustments to this feedback.
Yes.
So it's very valid criticism that um, information flow is an issue, right?
Yeah. Like one thing I'm very concerned of right now is that we talked about the games coming back, right? And seeing the stats or the training that we've been doing for the past 5 weeks. to
Mhm.
see what the results will be.
Yeah,
And
Mhm.
and we still haven't seen that
yes, we
either.
haven't seen that. And also, like, we talked about the idea that the non-champion Mokis will support the champion Moki. Like, that's one factor that I've been fixated on, because if my champion,
Because we still haven't seen it in action
yes,
either.
like my champion is a defender, I would
Uh-huh.
prefer to have two Mokis that go
Bruisers on
buff.
your team.
Yeah, to protect my
Yeah.
Moki, right? Like, the the gotcha ball mechanic can be disregarded completely for my
Mhm.
team specifically, but
Mhm.
I haven't seen that if that's actually how it works, right?
Yeah.
Do I need to adjust my stats for my Moki to so if I have another defender and it decides to ride board instead of my champion, my Moki has to pick up the slack and become the buff Moki instead. So
Yeah.
if
Mhm.
I do that, I need to buff the strength on my champion instead of just focusing on defense. And I can't make that
Mhm.
decision because I can't see the games,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what was the timeline for that? Like, was there any
I mean, there was no timeline, and that's also part of the issue, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I get that the team um, doesn't want to give like a hard date or a hard time, right?
yeah, because it's
That
Mm-hmm.
things will
it
start
puts some
or things
pressure
will
on them.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it doesn't usually end up that way, right? Like even the release itself was supposed to be within 2 weeks after the booster box opening, and we're in February now, and you know now it's been delayed, right?
Mm.
So
But we do
yeah,
have a hard
information
date
is
already, right?
yes, we do now, right? But before, like, it's still a way off from what it was. Like,
True.
it's now 3 weeks later than they said it was gonna be. So I mean, I understand keeping things, you know, like the release dates and whatever close to the chest, basically. But yeah, it gives us all a hard time, especially like when we're trying to communicate things, right? Like even when we're talking about things on this podcast
Yeah.
about about things that Moku is doing, like it's just so hard to tell people or to give out this information because we're not even sure if it's going to be that way on release or when it's going to release,
Okay.
right?
Have we identified like where, like, because there are specific people that are doing stuff in the company or in Moku, right? Like,
Hmm.
where should that information be, or who is responsible for relaying those information? Is it like a problem between, because here's the thing, okay? It's this is probably going to be the transition that we need for the next topic, right? Because the
Hmm.
way that it was for, or the problem,
Mm-hmm.
or one of the topics that were talked about
Mm-hmm.
in the Lunatian Lounge
Yeah.
was that there was an issue
Mm-hmm.
with regards to the team or the developers that was hired to do Homeland back then, because there was a disconnect between the feedback that was coming from the landowners, the OGs that wants to help and shape like the direction of Homeland back then, was not being actioned by the developers, because there was a disconnect between the communication from the community and the developers. So they hired some
Oh boy.
a a team of developers from Vietnam, is what I'm assuming, right?
Okay.
And when they did that, I guess people from Discord or the landowners were providing feedback. Okay, this is what we see that's not working, and maybe we can change this, update this,
Mm-hmm.
and that. But there was no action, and this is
Oh.
coming from the feedback from the community, right? Like, there was no action in terms of like the those feedback from the developers, and
Mm-hmm.
that stems from the information not getting to the developers, and the developers are just doing their thing, the initial direction that was provided to them, right? Because here's the way that we did it back in Tribally, right? I
Uh-huh.
was a guy that was going to, or that was in charge of the community, and any updates, like, we have like this daily stand-ups in Tribally back then,
Mm-hmm.
that I give them a temp check of what's going on in the community, like what's being talked about, all that stuff, so that
Mm-hmm.
the developers are also in the loop with what's going on, and that would help them make decisions in shaping the direction of the project or the direction of the product, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that goes vice versa as well. So if there's any update, any stuff that are being pushed by the developers, I would be relaying that. Me and Rare would be doing that, and so that the community knows what's up and that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Now, my question is, who is supposed to be doing that for
For
what do you
For
call
Homeland.
this,
Moku,
for
it's supposed to
Moku?
be Sean.
Uh-huh.
Sean
Oh,
is
is
supposed
it?
to be the one doing this.
I see.
Yeah, he is like community lead basically.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But yeah, like I would like before this before the podcast, right?
Yeah.
I was in a conversation with Sean about what was going on
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
in the community. So
Yeah.
um he does say that he was pulled away to do something else and couldn't be boots on the ground
Okay.
uh with the community
Mm-hmm.
leading up to this
Uh-huh.
Situation.
leading up to the whole situation. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but my thing is like, I mean, you guys. I mean, I have not been like on the ground with Moku for the longest time like you guys have been, right? But
Uh-huh.
you
Mhm.
guys are saying that this has always been an issue, right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Like,
You mean the communication? Or the
yeah,
lack
the
of?
communication. Yeah, that problem
Okay.
has been ongoing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is a team wide problem,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
right? Because I mean, like for some reason, Moku just has a difficulty with releasing information.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is or like where the problem is actually coming from,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
right?
We just see the
I'm sure it's multiple levels of
Sure.
of problems.
Yeah.
So it's not really like Sean is supposed to relay the information, but if he has nothing to relay, then can you really blame him,
Yeah,
right?
true,
Mm-hmm.
true.
That's fair. Like I'm not expecting answers from Sean anyway. Like
Mm,
when I think of Moku announcements, I don't think of one specific person. I wait
Mhm.
for official announcements from their Discord or from their Twitter. Right? I'm not expecting Bruce to go out of his way to tell us stuff. I mean, sometimes we do. Like it's like if we've been told that it's a Bruce specific question, then obviously Bruce is the only one who can answer. But most
mm,
of the time, if I want information, like I'm looking at the official channels, right? Not I'm not blaming one specific person for issues in communication.
Mhm.
So,
yeah.
like you said, like I would love to have like a silver bullet that would fix all of these issues, but I don't think it's really that simple. It's never that simple, right?
Yeah, I
For
I think
sure.
it's a very complicated issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just seems really simple when
Mm-hmm.
why don't you just tell us, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah, it's
exactly. And
it's
that's
it's
I
definitely
think
deeper than
I
that.
think that is this is going to be a good transition to the Lunatian Lounge, because
Mm-hmm.
I think, because you got, I mean, it's a problem, right? And
It
it's
is.
been a problem ever
Yeah.
since in Web3, like
Mm-hmm.
the communication, the information, and all that stuff. And I think one person is actually doing a good job at the fact of, like, connecting the
Communication.
community to the
Yeah.
devs, and that is, shout out to Jace the Wizard. He's
Yeah.
actually doing a good job
Mm-hmm.
in bridging that gap, because that is, I guess, the problem that everyone's trying to solve.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, in the Axie community, we have Jace that was just hired, I think, 6-7 months ago, and
Hey, did the thing.
has has elevated has
Uh,
elevated, like, that communication, because he I don't remember, okay, I don't remember a time when we had a lot of what do you call this, community
Mm-hmm.
engagement or talks between devs and the community, like they're talking
Mm-hmm.
about the stuff that they're doing
Yeah.
for the longest time for Axie. Like,
True. True.
when was the last time that you, like, I don't think we did that in 2024 or
We sort of
early
did
2025.
near the end. Remember when Nightmare Axies were announced? Jiho did that event where he bumped his head on the wall.
But was there really a dev involved in those, like, the lead designer, like Shade
mm,
and the rest of the guys that are doing that?
no, if I recall correctly, it was Jiho and Trung. that was in that specific event.
Yeah.
And then after that, I can't recall any other event, like because there used to be like bi-monthly like check-ins with Axie, and after that event, I'm struggling to remember. I mean, the Lunasian Lounge event started, but that was
Yeah.
Jace's initiative, right? Or-
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so between the end of November 2024 up to the first Lunasian Lounge, there was very few communication between the leadership and the
Yeah.
community.
Yeah. And that's like a problem for a lot of projects, not
It
just
is.
Moku, not just Axie. It's you know it's Web3 wide. Like the
Mm,
lack of information, like people or the developers are just on the grind in the back end, and we don't have a clue what's going on. And people in
mm-hmm.
Web3 wants to know. They want to be involved because we entered in this space where we want to be part of the development of the games that we want to play. Right? That's the idea. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, unfortunately, it's not it's not an easy or there's no easy answer. But I think Jace is actually doing a great job
Mm-hmm.
at you know
Yeah, I agree. I've
bridging that
sent
gap.
Jace a lot of feedback before. Very, I would say, emotional feedback, because every time I'm being dramatic every time I send him feedback. Like, yeah. So it's the only word that can accurately describe. Like, I told him that I made this thread before and nothing happened.
Yeah,
Like, the feedback was we don't have resources, and I told him that I stopped giving feedback after that moment because it felt like it doesn't matter how much effort I put in, nothing will change. So that was one of the first few feedbacks, and then a Lunasian Lounge happened, and then I gave him another set of feedback, which is pretty much the exact same feedback I gave before, but wrapped in even more emotion. I actually got a few people that screenshotted it and like said like thank you for putting into words what I couldn't say, and stuff like that.
yeah.
So it's not just me that feels that way. I have an entire Discord server full of people that feels the exact same way.
Amen. Shout out to Guiltless Gamers. What up, guys?
So I really hope that
Yeah.
with Jace at the helm, that stuff will change. I don't know if it will. Like
I do feel like there are
mhm,
changes that are happening, right? Like,
mhm,
okay, we didn't have resources
mhm,
for the longest time for both classic and origins.
yeah,
Right now, they have put pause to like on the ground for both games,
mhm.
and we are starting to see some resources putting back. I believe
Really?
it was also discussed in the Lunasian Lounge that
Mhm.
there is dev resource putting or small dev resource that's going to be putting back to classic, and
Okay.
I'm pretty sure probably in the next couple of months we'll also see something for hopefully for origins.
Okay.
So there are some stuff happening, and I think the feedback that that you provided, course, it was really beneficial for a lot of people.
I would
And
hope so, because it's been
yeah,
it's over a year now since I gave the first thread about Origins feedback and nothing happened,
yeah,
and I'm still waiting for like having an Axie with all level 2 parts to be given Axie score. It's still 0 points even until now, and I gave that thread like 2 years ago now. Like that it like if I look back, if I look at the timestamp, it's crazy that nothing still happened, and I've been poking at it every time an Axie score in like tweet is put out by the official Axie Twitter. Like is it time to
the the the
revisit
the, the
this?
one thing I learned about Axie Score is that
Mm.
there is actually a group of people outside of Sky Mavis that's making a decision about the Axie Score. I'm like, who are they? Where do we see them?
Why?
I'm not sure where. Yeah,
I mean, okay, so if they're a third party, are they part of the community at least?
I think they're a part of the community. I think it's
Okay.
one of the either let me see. I think they are the ones under contributors.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If you go there in the that part, I can't chat there because I'm not a contributor.
Oh,
But
I am.
there are
Well,
yeah.
okay. I mean, we'll find out later. But
I think
since
I was also a contributor.
really,
I have the badge for contributors
Oh, okay.
season
Then you have the
0 or
thing.
whatever.
All right.
Yeah.
Zanny, we need you back, man. You need to contribute.
Uh, yeah, sure.
All
I'll
right.
get
All right.
right on that.
All right, let's go. Let's get into the key things that we wanted to talk about
Mhm.
the Axie Lounge or the
Mhm.
Lunatian Lounge. So
Wait,
one
wait,
of the
wait. There is
yeah,
an
go ahead.
airdrop that's coming, right?
Yeah, the
Yep.
For
snapshot
bAXS?
happened like 3 hours ago as of our
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah,
Oh,
8
nice.
a.m. Philippines time or 00 UTC. A
Mhm.
snapshot was taken for everyone that has staked at least 10 AXS.
Mhm.
So if you stake 10 AXS, you are part of the 100K bAXS that will be airdropped. I don't know the dates yet. I
Yeah,
think they will.
the launch is TBD, so we don't know when or how much we'll be getting from the airdrop. But this is the first airdrop since what, 2024? 2023?
2020.
Wait, there was a 2024 airdrop?
There was
I don't
the
know.
accessory airdrop. Do you remember that one?
Oh,
For the what do you call that?
oh, for the nightmare axes.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, 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 another one, a different one. The other uh,
Oh,
crap.
throwing the axes into the train that brings them to
Yeah, Luna. No, 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 no. It was our lunar accessories thing.
Lunar
Lunar
Express?
accessories was so long ago. That was a Chinese New Year.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
2023,
2020.
right?
Yeah, that was a bit of a.
2022, I think.
Really? Oh my god. That's
I think
It's
so.
been a while, man. It's been a while for
uh
that one.
I
So
don't
yeah,
know.
there was not a lot of airdrop
mhm.
for the Axie
It
community
wasn't
for the
accessories. It
launch.
was land items.
Oh
Oh yeah,
right.
oh
Wait,
shit,
is
That
it
just
yeah.
makes it
even
even.
is it
That just
even
makes
an
it even more
airdrop?
painful.
Oh, oh,
It was kind of an airdrop if you burned your Axie.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like if you burned your Axie, you got like some kind of ticket or something. I still have them.
That
The
will be
lucky
raffled, and
lantern.
then you'll yeah
Uh-huh.
you'll get
Yeah.
the land
Like, can you just
items.
send it to me? I'll put it on my land.
Um.
You'll put it in
Sure.
your
Why not?
terrarium, not your
All
land.
right. Well, it's a
Sure. Oh
transition into
yeah.
the
Like
thing.
yeah.
All
So
right.
at least yeah. Tell us about the
Okay, so
terrarium.
All right. Nice. Nice
going back
segue.
to the bAXS topic,
Yeah.
this is how I feel about it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's basically killing off the scholarship structure
Mm-hmm. Fair.
because with I'm not sure if you guys have seen the taxes or the exchange rate
I did.
is the terms that they're using for it. But if you are a Lunasian, you have like the lowest tier. You only have 3 axes, and you're just or maybe 6 axes. You're grinding for Origins, and then you have another team for Classic, and you only have like 15% that you can get out of your earnings. So you basically are taxed by 85%.
Here. I'm
If
showing
you
it on my
are like,
screen.
at the lowest of the lows,
Mm-hmm.
you're like not really participating. You're just basically extracting. You're just getting the rewards and all that stuff. So you're gonna be taxed 85% if you're in that level. However, if you bump your score probably to 300, or 400 points.
It's
I mean, is this easy to do? Is it easy
no,
to get?
no.
Oh, it's
Uh,
not.
actually, I did
Uh,
look into it on how easy you can
Wait.
do it.
So okay, what are your guys' ranks?
I'm an Atia's guardian.
Guardian. Yeah, we're a
Okay.
guardian. We're
Mm-hmm.
we're
So
30%
we're all
taxed.
guardians here because I'm also a guardian, quote unquote.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So just a little segue before we continue, Ganla. All right.
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Atia's guardians are people that have a reasonable amount of assets, like having multiple axes, maybe a collector or two, or maybe a piece of land. But the
Yeah,
transition from Atia's guardian to myth keeper is insane.
yeah, too far.
Oh.
Like if you need like multiple or mystic axes to be here, or like multiple high level plots to be up here. Like having one mystic is not enough. You'll be a high level guardian, but it won't be enough to be a myth keep.
Oh
You
dang.
need to have
And
two
even
mystic
myth
parts.
keepers have what? How much tax are they
Uh,
experiencing?
like 17.5%.
17.5, yes.
That's insane.
Yeah. If you look at my screen, I'm screen sharing the thing right now.
Right.
Yeah, so it's a
So the
it's
scholarship
basically
model is dead.
Pretty
yeah,
much, yeah.
scholarship model. Scholarship model, if you don't adapt and you don't like put collectibles because you can, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can probably get to chosen of Atia
Mm-hmm.
at 60 or 40% tax
That's still a lot
by
of
That's
just
tax.
still a
putting.
lot.
Yeah,
The tax is so high.
it's a crazy amount.
Yeah. So if you get like I believe a Christmas Axie,
Mm-hmm.
you will get on one account, you will automatically get to Chosen of Atia. Because Chosen of Atia right now is right around 400, and then Christmas Axie will give you 648 points or
Mm.
Axie score. So
Mm.
by owning a Christmas Axie on one account,
Yeah.
automatically you get like, you know, from the 85% tax, you go down to 40% tax. So you can still have scholarship account,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to invest a collectible into that account.
Interesting.
That is the fastest way you can go at it.
Okay, so but with this information, it's
Okay,
not
so
completely
once
dead.
you if the collectible actually leaves your account, does your score go down?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
because you have to own it. It has to be
Yeah,
in the account.
it
Okay.
can't be delegated.
No, it
Right.
can't be delegated.
Mm-hmm.
If you do the delegation, you don't own it, so
Yeah.
it's not gonna count towards the holdings.
Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that scholarships are still alive, just harder to do.
No, the
You're just
impossible
gonna
to
be
do because
you're just gonna be more invested.
you have
No,
to
no, no, no.
entrust the scholar's account
Yeah,
No,
with
yeah.
you can still
your
have your account. I
collectible.
mean,
It's
it
still
can
your
still be your
wallet.
account.
Yeah, it's still your
It can
wallet.
be
You're
still
just
be
giving
your
them
Ah,
wallet.
access to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
there
yeah.
is still an angle where you can have scholarship accounts.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that you have to be
I don't even know
invested
if it's
more.
worth it. Like if you're talking about a 40% tax,
Yeah,
like
there's that
is,
too.
is that is that even worth it?
I, I remember when
Okay, like
Sunflower
we have
Land.
no tax right now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Right now, we get the full value.
And
Yeah.
like are you I think Gunlock is still playing Axie,
I
right?
yeah.
Yes.
My
Yeah.
account is
Are
still playing
you?
Axie. Yeah. Well, me
Your account is
specifically,
playing
no.
Axie?
No, I have a pilot playing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
So
so once the tax kicks in, do you think it's still
that
gonna be worth?
is the question, because as of right now, we don't know, right? Because it depends on the value of AXS at the time that you're exchanging it, right?
Mhm.
If we
Mhm.
anchor it at the current price of like $1.50 AXS,
Oh God, is
and
that what it's at?
yeah,
Oh,
right now it's $1.50. Well, last I checked, it was a dollar
yeah, yeah.
fifty. So if it goes up to like $2, that's 25%, right?
You mean goes up
Oh yeah, if it
to
goes up to
two
$2, you,
dollars?
you go up by 25%. So you're like percentage wise, that's like a 5% loss, which is comparatively not as bad, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's a very perspective based situation, or at least that's how I see it. But the bigger issue is 30% is still a lot of a huge amount. I remember when Sunflower Land was still pretty new. It was
Mhm.
like 2021, late 2021 or early 2022. I was in Sunflower Land. Like they introduced the SFL coin, and I remember seeing that to cash out, it had a 30% tax, and was like, ain't no way I'm doing that. I'm done with this game. Like, so I just let my farm go. So 30% tax for AXS or bAXS is still a huge amount, and I don't know if it's worth it. Like it's a wait and see kind of situation for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're talking about a 30% tax on you.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you were to do what Dunlock is saying,
Mm-hmm.
right? You have to split the earnings with the
With it
scholar, right?
smaller
Mm-hmm.
too. Yeah.
And like they're already taking 40% away from you. So
Yeah. So it's it's a split of a taxed amount.
it's a split of yeah.
So
Uh,
even
however,
more like
okay.
So
crazy,
like so it is basically killing off this the scholarship model,
pretty much.
right?
Yeah, that's pretty
Like
much
you're
the
definitely not gonna have any more small scale manager scholar relationships going forward.
That also kills like the bot potential, which is I assume this is the
yeah,
intent,
that
I
is
I
the
think that is the goal,
right?
right? It seems to be the goal.
Yeah.
yeah, the goal is to just I guess or the way that I'm seeing it is that they're killing off like the hemorrhage, right? They're killing off the tumor that has been there for the longest time. I feel like, and this is gonna be probably unpopular opinion, but this should have happened
Here
a
we go.
long time ago. This should have
Mm-hmm.
happened like 2023, 2024.
Okay.
Because
Mhm.
I feel like we should have already evolved by that time because most of the scholars from 2021 are either already have their own accounts,
Mm-hmm.
have their own collections, have already been, grinding and are already established. And most of the managers, because look at Quest, right? Look at Quest, how they transformed from being a guild or a gaming guild to
Mm-hmm.
now a company, to now Moku. Most of the guilds, most of the small scale projects that were YGG, right? They were just a guild that was running scholarships back then. They have grown. But we as a game are still stuck in,
Mm-hmm.
having that scholarship system that
Yeah.
is constantly hemorrhaging, getting bleeding out the money that was supposed to,
Mm-hmm.
go to the people that are actually
Playing.
invested in the game.
Yeah. I
So
mean, okay, so this system is basically the reputation system from Pixels, right? You need to have a certain amount of reputation to be able to cash out stuff, right?
yeah,
But in Pixels, is there a tax, or you just need to have a certain reputation so you can cash out? Does anyone know?
uh, I think there is no tiering of
Hmm.
what you can cash out
Okay,
because
so
I think once you are at a certain
threshold,
um
you're fine.
yeah, you're able to cash
So
out, but it's still taxed. I'm not sure how much it is, but I think there's still tax applied, but it's across the board. It's not the way that it works with Axie with
Actually,
the
fair.
tiering.
okay,
Okay,
so you
okay.
obviously are in favor of this new system, right? How does the general community feel about it?
Everyone who doesn't have a high tier hates it. Everyone who has a high tier is not happy with the amount of tax they're getting.
Yeah, that's the general what I'm seeing on Facebook, what I'm seeing on Twitter
Mm-hmm.
are there are some opposite sides.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mhm.
Twitter seems to be happy with it, or like the ones that have been in the space since like the longest time,
Mm-hmm.
post 2021 or pre 2021, probably from 2020 or 2018. Players are happy with it because it's no longer gonna bleed out the what do you call this, the the economy.
Mm-hmm.
The people
Okay.
from 2021, the people are like us that entered, are split,
Mm-hmm.
and most of the ones that have entered after are like that have not established yet their accounts, they don't have collectibles yet, are those that are complaining.
Just
Mm-hmm.
leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
Mm.
feel like that is the big swing that Axie has been talking about, that
Oh, right. They did
okay,
mention that.
we're gonna do big swings in 2026.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do make big decisions that will probably, you know, get rid a lot of our player base or those scholar accounts or those scholars that are doing it.
Okay.
And maybe if we look at it like, it's not good, especially those that are people that are going to be fudding and they're going to be saying that they're not happy because they're not going to be able to extract any longer.
Mm-hmm.
But if we look at it long term, I think that that is going to be healthy for the community or the core community or the people that are that actually believe in the project.
That's fair.
This
Okay.
is this is very interesting to me because it feels like Moku and Axie are going in like opposite directions when it comes to um,
How they handle.
community and yeah how they handle
Mm-hmm.
uh, people who come into their ecosystem.
Uh-huh.
Right? It feels like Axie is focusing on rewarding like mostly the long-term people or the people who have been here the longest,
That's
right?
fair.
In terms of like how do you build a reputation so high if you
Mhm.
haven't been here for that long, right?
Mhm.
And then Moku is focused more on acquiring
New
more
users.
players, like
Yeah.
new
But
users,
but
right?
you have to understand that they are in a different stage of their lifespan, right? Like
True.
Moku is in the beginning stage where
Uh-huh.
that was basically the same thing that happened in Axie back then, right? Like Axie was, you know, through the big net, try to get a lot of fish into the ecosystem, and by and that's through the I guess what happened in 2021, right? Like
Uh-huh.
the SLP
Yeah.
popped off. People were like, even okay, the scholarship system was not even created by Axie themselves. It was originally created by a community member or a set of community members, and I believe it started with Chief with Axie GG back then.
Okay.
They were the
Mhm.
ones that started the model, and then people or the other
Just
whales
copied
or
this
the other,
model, yeah.
yeah, and then copy that same thing, and then it blew up from there.
Mhm.
And that probably was good at one point in the life of Axie, but if we're still gonna continue in that path where you're just gonna have people coming in to play on your accounts and they are just gonna cash out and they're not really gonna be here for the long term, you're just basically giving money to the wrong set of people.
Fair.
That's how I feel about it.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, so my stance is like getting rid of people that only extract and do not invest is going to lower DAU quite a lot, but
Mhm.
do we want to keep those players anyway? Like if
That's the question, right?
yeah, if you have a house party and it's a potluck party and then someone
Mhm.
comes in, doesn't bring anything but takes a lot of food and then goes out without interacting with
Hey,
anyone,
what if I bring the story, man? What if I
right?
bring the cool story, the fun stories?
I mean, okay, I'm okay
I mean, there's
with
value in that too,
yeah,
right?
stories are entertainment. That's not
Okay.
completely
Like if
nothing.
you're bringing like if you're bringing something to the table, I don't think
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I don't think that means you shouldn't be there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I'm talking about literally people that sneak
Just want to
in,
eat.
yeah, take food and then go out without doing anything else.
Yeah.
Then I wouldn't want those people in my house party anyway, right?
Amen.
Yeah, I mean that's how I
Did you
see the
really just
situation.
say amen?
I I agree with it. Right?
Yeah,
Amen with it.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, sure.
Uh, okay, so
I
yeah,
did.
that's where I'm at, and if this lowers DAU, I wouldn't be completely opposed to it because if the people that stay are the people that engage in good faith, like they buy, they invest in stuff, they buy assets, they sell stuff so that they can do whatever with their funds, right? And not just
Yeah.
go in, extract, get out, right? Then I'm okay with this development. But how it plays out is still up in the air. We don't know if this a net positive or a net negative into the ecosystem.
Yeah. We will. It's one of those things that we will find out in
Mhm.
due time, right? And the good thing about I mean, yeah, bAXS is going to be taxed. However, if you are just going to be in the ecosystem, you're just going to be, part of. You're just going to use it for evolution, ascending, that kind of stuff. You're not going to be taxed, so you get the
Mm.
full value, right? bAXS is still one is to one to
Okay, so
AXS still.
bAXS can it be used to buy Axies?
I believe G-Host mentioned that there will be an option for sellers to accept bAXS. So
Interesting.
Okay.
it will probably be something in the future. They didn't mention that it's gonna be um there right away,
Hmm.
but
But
it will be.
why would people why would you as an Axie seller accept bAXS?
Yeah, that's a question, right? Do you want to accept
Even if
bAXS?
you were the highest tier, why would you accept something that has a 17.5% tax on it?
Yeah.
Maybe you want to use it for something, that you will want to evolve or you want to, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess
Mm.
I guess I could see that, but like how many people are like actually like evolving their Axies right now?
Oh, okay. Well, there is I think okay,
Mm-hmm.
this is something that has happened just recently. Bounty boards picked up after the update. And bounty boards bring
But
or
isn't it
brought
because they started to reward more AXS to the top uh, bounty board participants?
yeah, because it feels more worth it to do it right
Mm-hmm.
now.
Is that also going to become bAXS?
Yep,
That
that's also
might
gonna be
be.
big.
So
Yeah.
All right.
when is the timeline looking at for, like
Mm.
for this
Uh,
change for
We're
well,
bAXS to actually
from what
come
I
out?
understand, it's like Q2 2023. 2026, sorry. But
Mm.
I
no,
mean,
the launch for the BXS is gonna be most likely soon,
oh
because
really?
we're looking at the rewards for Origins is gonna be BXS as
Yeah,
well,
yeah, yeah. I remember this
and
part.
then
So are
the
you going to be able to stake the bAXS?
I think there
yes,
was. Yeah,
You
there
can
was
just
mention
stake
of
it
that.
directly,
Yeah.
and you
I
will
believe so.
get bAXS, I assume, in
Yes,
Yeah,
rewards
yes.
as well. Okay.
yeah. So you can do it. I mean, it's
So
basically the same
bAXS
thing.
is a portion of AXS, right? Like it's represented that way,
Yeah, it's the
or it's
same
backed
thing.
by actual AXS.
Yep, it's 1:1 for AXS value,
Hmm.
but the only time that it will be converted is when you extract or when you cash it
Hmm.
out.
So
Or when you convert it to
effectively,
something else. Uh-huh.
it's basically in-game currency. You know, the gold in Genshin, for example.
Yes,
That's
yes, yes.
effectively
But
what it
tax.
is, right?
Yeah,
Except it's taxed.
Yeah, I mean, you can convert it into, well, okay, so gold can't be converted into primo gems, but uh like, okay, so it's actually a bad example, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's basically an in-game currency that can be
yeah.
converted into
Real
something
money.
with actual value, with real value.
Hmm.
And you need to pay a tax to have that exchange.
Hmm.
But if you
Okay.
keep it as in-game currency, you can use it in the ecosystem as
Like
itself,
100%.
yeah, without the
Exactly,
tax.
exactly.
Okay, my opinion is starting to shift. Like, if your intention was to grow in the ecosystem, like
It
improve
doesn't
your
really
yeah,
prevent you from doing that. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can increase your Axie score with bAXS.
exactly. So
Mm-hmm.
there's no like there
But
isn't
the
really.
thing about it is that you'll never get to no tax. So
Yeah,
you
no,
can't really work your way you can't really work your way up to being like a myth
no.
keeper and saying that, I don't have to get taxed. Which is
Yeah,
I think it's kind of a misstep.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you have enough Axie score to be
so.
a myth keeper, like you shouldn't.
Mm,
I
Mhm.
mean, this amount of tax is too high.
I think so too, but I
Yeah,
mean,
it's insanely
Stop
high.
complaining about the government.
yeah.
Yeah, but like you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And
True,
like,
true.
okay, so
Yeah.
do they tell us like what this tax is going towards?
It goes to the
I
treasury.
bel yeah, it goes back to the treasury.
Yeah.
Oh, great. It goes back to the treasury. Oh, okay.
Why was that
That's just
reaction?
that doesn't mean anything, right? Like it just means that we get the AXS. That's it. Because I've never seen the treasury used for
Anything, yeah.
anything substantial.
As of right now, yes. But I have
Exactly. Like
seen
so
a lot of
I
games.
want them to say that okay, this the taxes that we collect from people cashing out their AXS or bAXS to AXS or whatever
Hmm.
is going to go towards the development of this game,
Hmm.
right? It's going to go to the development
Ooh.
of classic, of origins,
Hmm.
and later on Atia's legacy. It's going to make these
Yeah.
games better,
Okay.
right? So everybody is contributing to the ecosystem, whether you are an extractor or like quote unquote extractor who wants to make your money through playing this game. We're going to take a little bit of that, and you're going to improve the game, help
Hmm.
improve the game whether you realize it or not,
Hmm.
right? I think that would have been better
Yeah.
than going into some treasury that oh, like we've heard about this treasury for what, 5 years now,
Yeah.
6 years now. Like I don't I like what is the treasury for? What is it doing?
Uh, I mean, to answer your question, as of right now, nothing. But the what do you call this? The the pings coming in from the contributors has been a lot more in the past few weeks. So maybe we'll start seeing something happen finally after 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
So
last.
like I mean I would understand it, right? Like if you said that, oh okay, there's this huge tax on everyone, but
Mhm,
it's all contributing to the betterment of the game.
mhm. You know
Like
what's
I think
funny?
I would be able to to like stomach that a little
Uh
better,
huh. Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. But you know what's funny to me? It
Hmm.
circles back to the exact same problem we have with Moku. We don't have information.
Yeah, I mean the information is that it's going into the treasury, right?
Yeah, but
That's it. But
yeah,
the we know the treasury hasn't done anything.
yeah, that's exactly
Yeah.
it. Like the
But
treasury
wasn't
is
there
going
like
to
So
do
it's not a lack
something.
of
buyback that happened?
information. It's that the information is just that's it. It's bad. You
Fair.
know what I mean?
I mean, the treasure will be used for something, but what that something is, we don't know yet because the
Yeah, and
contributors haven't decided
it's
yet.
really on them to determine what that use case is. We don't really have control over it. Like
Yeah,
even if they say that, oh, you get a vote. Oh, yeah, okay,
yeah.
right.
There's been three, maybe four AIPs or Axie. I forgot what the IP meant, but it's like proposals. And
Mm.
I think out of the four, I think two were approved and the others were rejected.
Were they implemented? Like, what
Yeah,
were
the
these proposed?
constitution was what wait, was it finalized?
The
No,
Constitution.
the Axie constitution was not finalized, if I recall correctly.
What the hell?
Yeah, there is like
Okay.
yeah, because there's
Uh,
like it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
yeah, yeah,
Something that can be done in a separate episode because we are 1 hour into this one.
yeah. Uh-huh.
So I think it's a very productive conversation that we've had. Any final thoughts, guys, before we close?
Oh, before we close it off, I just we had like a couple of things that we probably missed out.
Mm-hmm.
Homeland is gonna be sunsetted as well. So if
Mm-hmm.
you have Homeland,
Oh, great!
sorry,
Axie's killing another game. Oh.
To be fair, I mean it was
I mean, it
mentioned.
deserved to die.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it, you're saying,
there is a conversation around that
to be
one.
fair, it deserved to die. So
I mean, okay,
So
okay. I mean, yes, but because of the reason that Gio shared, like it was built by a team that was not in line with the community, and I wanted to bring, I wanted to comment on that topic earlier because I was
Mhm.
there, I was giving feedback, and I was so frustrated that the feedback I was giving was not being
what's not going
implemented.
through?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's funny that there has been like community sentiment that it was
Okay,
outsourced to something, and it
so
apparently
have
was
you been
true.
giving feedback? Have you been giving feedback on Origins?
Yes, I did in 2024, and
And
nothing
did you
happened.
see? Did yeah? So I mean, is it really because of that dev team?
That's a good question. I don't
Right?
know.
like
It might be a
we've been
different
giving
one.
feedback to Origins, to Classic, and stuff like that, and
hmm
you know,
Nothing is happening.
eventually, sometimes they listen in some form or
Mhm.
something, but you know,
There's a huge
I,
time
I,
delay.
I, yeah, I feel like our feedback doesn't
Go
really
through.
factor in.
That's fair.
So,
All right.
I mean, it's the same across like all their games.
Hmm. Well, the only difference between that and now is that there is a Jace the wizard now. So
Yeah.
let's
Hmm.
see if Jace can work his magic and turn things around.
I really wish him the best of luck.
And on the topic of Homeland
Mhm,
being sunsetted,
Sunset. Hmm.
the it's gonna be replaced by a Terrarium
mhm.
gameplay.
Hmm.
That's gonna
I'm not a
replace
big
Homeland.
fan. Uh,
Me too. Like I'm not really hyped about that one.
mhm.
Like I think we played the AI. Remember that AI Axie thing, course? I forgot the name
Which
of it.
one?
Wait, so if Homeland is dead,
No,
like
it's not
how
not
are
yet. No, it will
but
be.
it's going to be dead. Like
Yeah.
how are the lands doing?
So the land will contribute to. So if you have a land on your account and then you play Terrarium, I believe it's gonna be either a multiplier or the axes will be the multiplier. The specifics have not been provided yet,
Mm-hmm.
but it
Mm.
was more around like lands will have
So terrarium is gonna be what? Like
the
you put a
shift
bunch of
from
axes in like an aquarium
Something like
and they
that.
just run
it's something
around and
like
you
that.
feed them from time to time. Is that what's going on?
I
Yeah,
saw the
there were also
video.
mining or
Yeah,
something. I saw like a mining. I'm
like
like, wait,
Wait,
are
can
we
they
doing?
mine bAXS for
yes,
you?
exactly.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. That sounds interesting to me.
Okay,
Uh,
see, there is a.
Yeah.
I've
Okay,
seen
okay,
a
okay.
tweet somewhere that mentions that terrariums are one of the main sources of bAXS, but I don't know what that means exactly. It's just a very
Okay. This is
vague
this is
overview.
actually exciting information for me. Actually.
See,
I mean,
uh,
sure, the function is
see
there.
see what? I am not seeing anything right
there
now, bro.
is a
Exactly. All right.
a set of people that are excited about this one. Mostly those that are
Extractors like me is what
no
you're
no
saying.
no 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 likes the likes to have
Money.
no
Yes.
no no the money in the form of passive income, right? Just
Okay, yeah. This is actually like yeah, like
Mm,
if it's going to be something like you can leave
all
your
right.
axes on this thing, like they gain
Mm-hmm.
exp or
This is
AXP or whatever, and
yeah.
yeah.
they can come back with like some kind of reward for you, and it's mostly a passive thing. I think this is great
Okay,
Yeah,
fair.
and there's gonna be a drive. I think there's gonna be buying pressure as well for what
for
do you call
land.
this? No, not land,
Oh,
collectibles, because collectibles, axes or collectible axes
they'll
have
have some
like
kind of bonus in doing it.
yeah
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
multipliers
oh.
for them to be doing those things in that thing. I'm just not a fan
I'm gonna
of.
be the top Axie Terrarium player. You guys watch.
Sorry,
You
this
I'm
have
sounds
just
this
not a
land.
sounds so
fan of.
good to me.
I
This sounds so good to me.
Oh my god.
I like my sentiment on Axie
He was
is
so
going up.
excited when
Okay.
when he heard it was an idle game. Like,
Yeah, bro. Like
pesos?
this is what I want. I want my Axies to just do stuff
All
My
right.
without me
god.
having to like click a button and stuff.
Fair
I
enough.
think I think this is amazing news.
Like,
All right.
and I
So this
think
is
that
a
I'm
screenshot of
happy.
the
I'm
thing.
happy and a bit sad that Xanatos, like, you like games, man. What
Mm-hmm.
happened?
Yeah, I mean, this is the game. We're going to. I'm going to play the game. The game is great.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And then lastly,
Actually, I love Moku because Moki's play the game. I don't want to play the game,
Hmm.
right? Like they played the game for me. I played the meta game. It's like, okay, I will train you in
fair.
this way, and like you just do your thing.
Yeah. So
I think it's great.
That's
there
fair.
is an audience that will play this game, Gors, and unfortunately, it's
Yeah, and
probably.
I'm one of them.
And then
Unfortunately, I'm one of them.
the last one is gonna be Atia's Legacy, the single Axie mode that they've showcased. It was really good. I feel like the having a single player mode
Experience.
rather than that party thing that they introduced in the first test,
Wait, single player. So you play a single Axie?
Yes.
single Axie, and it was like it felt like, or what I watched was like, seems like a MOBA kind of
Oh,
setup. So I'm like, ooh, there's an
um,
angle where they can create this as a MOBA game, and it might work. And it's
Wait, why
really
am I hearing the sound from
I'm
the
screen
video?
sharing it. I'm screen sharing it.
I screen
Oh, I
sharing
see.
it.
Yeah. So here's the
Are
thing.
you showing the trailer?
Yeah. Here's the codec. So enter that properly.
Wait. So we're actually getting another game.
What do you
No,
mean?
it's the Atia's Legacy. The
Yeah.
gameplay.
I mean, but it's something to play, right?
Uh huh.
Yeah.
So okay, so like we will be able to play Atia's Legacy or like a very watered down version of it this
Yeah.
year. Is that what's happening?
There is another playtest happening in
Playtest.
Q2. Yeah.
Another playtest.
Yes.
No, I mean, but this is the single player mode you're talking about. So
Yeah.
what is this?
Yeah. This is. Let me play the video. This is the gameplay. Why is it choppy? This is a video issue, not a game issue. Hold on. Why is the video so choppy? There you go. It was buffering.
So you're now playing just a single Axie, not the 5 Axie team that we played during the playtest.
Okay, so what? Can you play with other people then?
Yes.
Oh
There
wait, so
was-
you can team
Supposedly.
up with people?
But as of right now, I mean that's what they said
the
they
goal.
want to happen. But as of right now, I don't think it's possible in the upcoming playtest. But they did mention PvP.
Oh, this is for the playtest.
Yeah, this is for the playtest.
The
Okay.
playtest.
So
the-
there's
the-
not going to be like an Atia's Legacy single player experience that's just on its own.
What do you mean?
This okay, so it's not a new game. It's basically just Atia's Legacy
Yes, it's
uh
Atia's legacy.
interim release, right? It's like okay,
Mhm.
like you're gonna play the single player mode and what? This is just how it's going to
There will
play
be a,
as a single player.
the video that or they showed a an actual game clip or they
This one.
played the game on stage. Jace
Mhm.
and Jihos was doing PvP against each other.
Oh,
Mhm.
So
Who
yeah.
won?
yeah,
Who won?
so, there,
does it matter?
No, it does. It does matter.
Okay.
so it
Do
I
you
mean,
have- do you have an answer?
Gio beat me in the card pack opening thing. I want to
yeah.
see him eat the dust.
No.
I want to see him eat the dust right now.
Okay.
I love Jace. Jace is a wonderful person, but
Uh-huh.
he's shit at that game.
Okay.
Oh no! So Gio's won again.
Gio's won
there's
again.
no
He's a
justice in
gamer.
this universe.
What can we do? He's a
There is no
gamer.
justice in this universe.
Yeah.
Also,
Gio's is just a different.
Jace
beast.
is a fan of this podcast, by the way. He mentioned that he watched our previous episode. So.
Oh shit, he's listening to this one. Oh no!
I mean, like you're being honest. Like if he's shit, like what else are we gonna say about it? Okay, we can't exactly lie and say,
Yeah.
oh, he's great at the game.
No.
All right.
He just got wrecked by Gio. Gio was
Mhm.
just like all over the place.
All right.
He was
Oh,
like
dang.
blinking, dashing, and all that stuff, spinning around. It was like Garen doing a flash and then the ultimate, that kind of thing. I was like, okay, this is
Okay, I mean this sounds exciting actually.
Yeah, PvP. If PvP is a thing in the game, like we can have like matches.
I mean,
played on
PvP is
stream.
supposed to be a thing in the game, right?
yes,
I
it
mean,
is something in the game. Yes,
They demonstrated it already, right? So it
Yeah.
already is. All
that's
right.
why
that's-
I'm
that's
excited
pretty
because you can. There's a lot of potential to it as well, right?
Yeah,
You
for
can have a
casting and stuff.
3v3, 5v5, and then yes, we can cast it. Oh
A
my God, I'm so
MOBA
excited about
even.
that.
Yo,
I know,
like,
I know. I mean, it can't. It probably wouldn't be a MOBA.
Okay,
Maybe
so
it's
like you
arena.
should have really started off with this instead of like oh we're all getting taxed now and this that was so depressing.
I mean, we're ending on a high note.
Like, like we're getting an idle game for Axies. I think that's great, and then we're getting some single player stuff.
Here's a
I wish
Terrarium,
it
by
was
the way.
more of a standalone experience that they would just
You see
like
this?
let us play while waiting for Atia's Legacy to come out.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's gonna be tested.
that
I
would've
mean,
been-
there's gonna be a play test coming soon.
Yeah, but
So,
playtest is like it doesn't really mean anything, you know?
that's
Like something that you can, look forward to playing, like it contributes to your what is it? Bounty board thing,
Mhm.
right?
play a match against a friend.
Yeah, like something like that. I think that would be so good.
Yeah,
I think that would be so good for like Jinx, if you're listening to this, like make it like try and make it like a standalone experience that we can play at least until Atia's Legacy comes out. And I mean it can even like spin off into its own other game, right?
Like,
I mean, look at this.
yo, MOBA,
They
Axie
weren't
MOBA.
able to do it with Homeland back then, right? They had like a Homeland, and then there's another server where you can go as an Axie into the Homeland and then walk
Yeah,
around.
but that was so
or-
lame.
It
Like,
was.
there was
I know,
nothing to do
That's
in
what
that
I'm
one.
saying. That's what I'm saying. They
Yeah.
can probably do something like that and just have like a PvP server for who are interested in diving into
Yeah,
getting the Axie in it.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
All right.
That would be dope.
Wait, do we have more news? Because we're running 15 minutes overtime already.
Yeah, I think that's the last one of it.
Okay,
Atia's
I
okay.
wish I
legacy.
wish this news was sooner because I feel like we could
Okay.
have talked a lot more and a lot more positively about what's going on with Axie instead of the
Taxes,
taxes.
money.
Yeah, I hate taxes, bro.
I mean,
Because the thing about the bAXS was that was like the bigger chunk of what people wanted to talk about in the
that's
Yeah,
true.
states,
yeah.
to be honest,
All right.
because that's what where like most of the questions came from,
Mhm.
and that's the common thing that people will be asking for those kind of situation
All
or that
right.
those kind of
I mean, I get that. I mean,
Okay.
I'm glad we were able to discuss it, but yeah,
All right. So
I think yeah.
we're ending on a high note. I think this is a good stopping point. So
Yeah.
thank you guys so much for watching episode 11. This has been Growers.
and this is got luck.
Danny.
See you guys next time.
Yeah, you're supposed to say Xanatos or
And this is
Xanny or
Xanatos.
whatever.
Oh, yeah. Well, you all know who I am.
All right.
Y'all
All
know who
right.
I
We'll
am.
see you guys in episode 12. All right. Thank you
Okay.
All
guys.
right,
Bye.
Thank you.
bye.
Thank you.